It's a wonderful day to be saying, hey, I just wanted to say, but that's not going to, let me see, I'm going to rethink that. What kind of work are you guys looking for?
Well, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Just 60 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. They found me a job and I still work there, but did y'all know that this was going on this morning? I didn't get the message till 7:41. It said wear business attire and I was already out, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't normally wear jeans for business attire, but
Right. Well, whenever they have the energy meetings, you're supposed to wear business attire.
yeah, I mean, but I didn't know they were having it today until
Right.
7:41. Like I said,
Oh,
I
right.
was out and about already
Mm.
dressed.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Well, they,
and I know it meets every,
he posted it late this morning.
yeah.
I'm saying he, but it got posted late this morning, cause I
Yeah,
really
that's-
don't know which one posted it, but
Yeah, I mean, I know those things happen. I mean, but
Right.
I just.
that's why it got posted late this morning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
that's
that
why
late
I'm not
as
dressed
well.
appropriately.
Right.
But they don't.
I don't think they're going to make a big deal out of it.
No, I mean, well, no, I mean, I couldn't help it. It was either not come or because I got jeans on. But anyway.
Well, hopefully we'll get some great vital information, really great pep rally going on.
Morning.
So get our energy boosted towards working and
Yes.
helping the industry and within the world to be able to get productivity up.
Did you y'all just get through the program or
I finished about a month ago,
a month ago?
and I've worked with 2 jobs, A Loft Hotels and also Poke Bar, which is where I'm working now.
Uh-huh.
I also run a YouTube channel. I have about 150 videos up, and I'm trying to get support for that, but that's my own business. Just trying to do a financial business in which I'm trying to raise funds in order to build real estate and do some other big ventures. So that's separate.
I don't know, I just wanna make it a bit more visible.
Yeah, I got you. I can ask her. How you guys doing this morning?
Good morning.
Morning.
Everybody doing okay?
Pretty good, thanks. It looks like we've got a good workshop going on today. Like we got some good things planned going on.
Yeah, we got some good resources here.
Oh, wow. Good morning.
You probably cannot see this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna find this.
This table look is.
I know, it's not great. I can kind of rotate it since there's, not too getting on, but, so I'm Danielle. I am from GCFLearn3.org. And what we are is we are a free educational program with Goodwill Community Foundation. So any of the Goodwill stores that you see here, proceeds from those store sales go to fund our program entirely. Our program is made up of self-paced tutorials to help adults learn technology, reading, math, and a host of other topics. But those are sort of the big ones. And so our site was created about 15 years ago by our CEO. He firmly believes in education for everyone, free education as much as possible, and access to education. So we've served learners in every country in the world since we started in 1999, and I think that's up to like 80-something million learners that we've been able to reach through these programs. There's no registration or there's no account. You don't have to like fork over your money or your personal information. You basically, as long as you have an internet connection, you can go onto our site, and if you want to learn Microsoft Excel for a job you're applying for, this is where you go. If you want to actually prepare your resume to apply for jobs, we've got a resume writing tutorial that sort of walks you through every section of a resume, examples of what you should be writing, how you should be doing that. Same thing with cover letters and job interview preparation, things along those lines. We've also got a reading program and a math program. All that we have is designed with adults in mind, but we do know that people in elementary school will use us. It's a lot of basics, so addition and subtraction, multiplication and division. A lot of adults will use us if they're preparing for their GED as sort of a refresher before they take the test. Some people who have struggled, either whether English isn't their first language or whether they've struggled with reading their whole lives, will use our reading program to refresh their skills and get a little bit better at reading. So primarily for purposes of this presentation, I would say that probably technology and job search would those be kind of the bigger topics that you'd be interested in learning more about? Kind of.
Well, you could never get too much information in that.
It's true. And so I was going to sit there, but it looked like I was going to go right into the floor. So we've got, and usually I've got a projector. Unfortunately, that didn't make it here today. But so within our technology section, we've got computers. So it really talks about turning on a computer. It goes from turning on a computer and using one for the first time all the way through to using like troubleshooting techniques to fix what might be wrong with your computer. And we talk through very non-technical. The whole reason for our program is to teach adult beginner learners or people who are uncomfortable with technology, or if they've been away from it for a long time. We know like correctional facilities will use us. People have just been recently released from prison because they got in, computers were completely different. Even if you want to talk smartphones, 2 years ago were completely different than they are now.
Right.
So we walk them through it. We've got step-by-step instructions. We've got text that walks you through from beginning to end without technical jargon. We also have videos that go along with them. So if you're somebody who would rather not read about how to update your iPhone, we've got a video on that. So you can actually watch and see somebody do it. Same for Excel. If you need Excel for a job that you're applying for and you're like, I don't even know how to open a spreadsheet, by the end of our Excel tutorial, you'll be comfortable enough to know how to do some basic functions and formulas. Excel intimidates me, but I read through it and felt a little bit more confident in the end that I could actually do it on my own and be able to put on my resume that I know Microsoft Excel. So going back, we've got computer basics, basic computer skills. So really going from getting started with your first computer to downloading and uploading files and software, to using and setting up a Wi-Fi network, things along those lines. We've also got some interactives that go with some of these, and realizing that people learn in many, many different ways, whether it's reading, looking at a video, or clicking buttons to help learn a little bit more about it. Microsoft Office is our biggest, most visited part of our site. People will go there to either learn Microsoft Office or to refresh their skills or to get a question answered that they just couldn't figure out Googling. So we've got every version of Microsoft Office we have tutorials for. And again, it's that text, video, interactives to get people more comfortable with the programs. And we focus on Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So the name of your company is GCF?
The name of our program is gcflearnfree.org.
Okay.
It's a long name, but we're part of Goodwill Community Foundation.
Oh,
so
nice.
if you go to gcflearnfree.org, there's no barriers or anything. You just go to the site.
So it's just basic computing knowledge, or?
Most of it's basics.
Okay.
Some of it is more advanced, like we have smartphone, mobile device tips,
Oh, nice,
things
nice.
like that, where you
Wow.
can, like 10 things you didn't know you could do with your iPhone.
Okay,
Kind
okay.
of thing. And so we do get into some more advanced topics. And again, going back to Excel,
Okay.
there's some more advanced features in Excel,
Right.
like pivot tables and things like that, that we cover.
Yeah.
So we don't consider that a beginner. That's a little bit more advanced. So we know we've had feedback from some people who say, you know, I've taken the Microsoft certification exam, or I consider myself an Excel expert and I actually learned something new here.
Right.
So same thing for me. I review all the content on here before it goes live, and I have an Android, and so I was reading through, and I got my phone in one hand, like doing all these, like learning new stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought I knew, you know, as much as I knew about my phone. But we've also got, you know, tips, like PowerPoint tips, Word tips to take it to the next level. If you already know the programs, but you want to make a better presentation, or
Wow,
do
so it's
something
like
more with an Access database.
it's like a great program for beginners as well as people that have knowledge already. They can kind of get an upgrade almost
Yes,
through GCF.
Exactly. And everything is self-paced, so it's not like you have to be on the site at a certain time. It's not like you have to apply to get there.
Oh.
You just go to the site and learn what you want to learn. We've got 175 different topics, you know, ranging from if you want to learn more about Google spreadsheets, Google